Miss Universe Jamaica hospitalized after falling during preliminary evening gown competition. Miss Universe Jamaica, Dr. Gabrielle Henry, has been hospitalized after falling from the stage during the evening gown round of the preliminary competition ahead of this weekend's Miss Universe finals in Thailand. A release from the Miss Universe Jamaica organization said Henry did not receive any life-threatening injuries. However, medical professionals at the hospital continue to conduct tests to ensure her full recovery. We kindly ask everyone to stay upbeat, lift her up in your prayers, and send positive thoughts as she received the necessary medical care, the organization said. We thank everyone for their outpouring of love, support, and continued prayers. In a recent interview to Reuters, 28-year-old Henry said she remains confident and upbeat while enjoying the host country and soaking up all the opportunities that come with being a part of the pageant. Henry, who is a doctor, is a strong advocate for the visually impaired and established the See Me Foundation, which provides educational and economic opportunities for persons who are blind or have reduced vision. Miss Universe 2025, the 74th installation of the pageant, is scheduled to be held at the Impact Corridor Hall Park in Thailand on November 21. It will be carried live on Rush Prime. Government to acquire container housing solutions to distribute to persons most affected by Hurricane Melissa. The government has indicated that it is in the process of acquiring container homes to distribute to persons most affected by Hurricane Melissa. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness noted that this process will take some time, and it's expected that the container housing solutions could be on the island by next January. Speaking at a press briefing, the Prime Minister noted that the National Housing Trust will provide about 5,000 units in the initial phase. He said more of these housing solutions will be made available through the social housing program.
We have examined pre-built containerized modular solutions, and we have settled in our minds that this is appropriate for the Jamaican situation that we now have. There are different types, different versions, and so I've met with the NHD, and the NHD has provided us with a solution that they are presently working on. At a later stage, we'll go into more details, but the plan is for, in the initial phase, for the NHD to purchase 5,000 container homes, and those will be, some of them will be for sale, so with a program with the NHD, you will be able to purchase. Some of them will be used to build housing schemes, which you can purchase, and a portion of them will be made available through social housing.
Bankers Association contributes $5 million to PSOG's Hurricane Melissa relief effort. The Jamaica Bankers Association, JBA, has contributed $5 million to the private sector organization of Jamaica, PSOG's Hurricane Melissa relief effort. The presentation was made during a handover ceremony at the PSOG's office in Kingston. JBA Chief Executive Officer Barbara noted that the donation underscores the association's resolve to support the country at a moment when Jamaica needs collective strength the most. She added that member banks have also activated credit relief and other measures to support customers during this difficult period as they work to rebuild. Meanwhile, PSOJ President Siaga gave the assurance that the organization will continue to offer strong support, prioritizing restoring normalcy to citizens and businesses. He also noted that the PSOJ is expanding its relief efforts to provide building essentials alongside food and water to help affected families.
Today's contribution is a reflection of our shared commitment to stand with Jamaica at a time when national solidarity really matters most. I'm pleased to report as well that the majority of bank branches in the hardest hit corridors have now been safely restored to service. Our teams have worked tirelessly under challenging conditions, and we commend the resilience of the communities we serve. Work also continues apace to return the remaining ABMs to operation so that customers can regain full access to convenient banking services. And we know that this is top of mind for everyone. Equally important, our member banks have activated credit relief and forbearance measures to support affected customers during this difficult period. These include temporary payment deferrals and other forms of accommodation designed to give families and businesses the breathing room they need to recover and rebuild. The JBA is proud to join the broader private sector community in helping to restore hope, stability, and opportunity for our people.
Private sector is going to be here for the people of Jamaica. We recognize that the economy cannot survive without people, and businesses can't survive without people. We need to get them back on their feet. We need to get people going back into grocery stores. We need to get people going into shops. We need to get people driving on the road. We need to get people being able to carry out their daily lives. So private sector is going to be there for the long haul. The private sector is not just here today and gone tomorrow. We are continuing to give. Our program of giving from day one has been about getting food and water and medicine to people. We are pivoting now to a situation where we're looking at getting relief supplies such as tarpaulins, nail, plyboard, zinc. Those are the things that we are going to do until every last Jamaican has been given some form of relief from the devastation of Hurricane Melissa.
TAJ clarified circulating video as Western tax offices remain closed after Hurricane Melissa. Tax Administration Jamaica TAJ is distancing itself from a video circulating on social media that claims to be a public service announcement about services at the Montego Bay Revenue Service Center. The agency says the video, dated Monday, November 17, 2025, is an old recording unrelated to current operations. In the wake of Hurricane Melissa, TAG has reopened most of its offices across the island, but confirms that Montego Bay office and several western satellite locations remain closed due to ongoing repair work. These include the Darliston, Falmouth, Jacktown, Lucy, and Savannah Lamar tax offices. During the temporary closures, taxpayers are being asked to conduct transactions at the St. Ansby, Monique, and Brownstone tax offices. TAJ is also reminding the public that multiple online payment channels remain active, such as its off-site website direct funds transfer, Scotia Online, NCB Online Banking, and the TAJ mobile app. The authority apologizes for any inconvenience and urges Jamaicans to rely on its verified communication platforms for reopening updates and service information. For further assistance, individuals may contact customer service care at 888 Tax Help, visit TAJ website, or follow the agency on social media. Community colleges struggle to bounce back from Melissa's battering. A senior official in the Ministry of Education says community colleges heavily damaged by Hurricane Melissa have received interim cleanup grants to help remove debris from their campuses. With concerns growing over the disruption facing students whose colleges suffer major destruction, the ministry has adjusted the academic calendar. The first semester, which normally ends in December, will now conclude in early January 2026. Dr. Tamika Benjamin, Assistant Chief Executive Officer in the Territory Unit, told reporters that damage assessments are now underway at the community colleges in the worst affected parishes. A ministry team has already visited Brownstone Community College in St. Anne, where the roofs of all classrooms were extensively damaged. Several institutions, including Bethlehem Moravian College in St. Elizabeth, Monique and Brownstone Community College in St. Anne, Nakalva College in Hanover, and the Montego Bay Community College and Sam Sharp Teachers College in St. James, are still without electricity. Benjamin said the ministry is in discussion with administrators about providing generators. She noted that once power is restored, most colleges can resume teaching except Sam Sharp, Bethlehem, and Montego Bay, which require additional repairs. Sam Sharp cannot reopen until its dormitories are repaired. Montego Bay Community College faces significant structural damages. The membrane of the slab roof of a 84-classroom block was torn off, causing persistent flooding. Another section with aluminum covering was destroyed, and the administrative block suffered major damage. The Nakalva College sustained the most extensive losses. The boiler unit was completely destroyed, and the dairy unit was destroyed, Benjamin disclosed. Further, she said the dorms and other classrooms lost their roofs at the institution. That one we are in some discussions with, because the ministry's approach is to build back better, and so we are not looking to patch. We now have to make strategic decisions, but assessments will be done as part of that decision-making process, she outlined. To support students affected by the hurricane, the ministry has established a Student Welfare and Retention Committee. Benjamin said assessment relief supplies is being arranged so that students are not forced to drop out. If we are not careful, we will lose some of the students, and certification at a higher education level is very important, so we are trying to minimize the impact, she told reporters. Howard Isaacs, head of the Council of Community Colleges of Jamaica and principal of Money College, said his institution sustained minor roof damage and lost its greenhouse and chickens. He said the college has also been carrying out cleanup exercises with the hope that electricity and water will return so that some aspects of its operation can resume on November 24. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.